Hello and welcome back to the Outer Worlds! This is Jewel Smith and this is my second playthrough of the Outer Worlds. But this time I'm playing on hard difficulty and I'm playing with the DLC. We are in the middle of the DLC right now. We're doing Murder on Eridanos. And I am in the Wilderness Exploitation Preserve. We're also investigating a murder and doing various side quests. There we go. So yeah, the main deal is that someone named Ruth Bellamy, an actress who plays Halcyon Helen, has been murdered. And we have been questioning people and investigating things and also uncovering various stories and plots and whatnots. Right, so I'm supposed to give a land grant to Victoria. Not sure if I want to do that, but I guess I will. I'm not real happy with the way that quest went along. We also met someone named Virgil Henderson, and he wants us to investigate the Holey Caves for him. We found the Holey Caves, but didn't go in because we didn't have the quest, but now we have the quest. And we need to also update Administrator Ludovico about what we've learned. When we investigated the Prophet of Profitability, we have to confront Spencer because he probably tried to poison Ruth Bellamy, aka Halcyon Helen, but she wasn't actually killed by the poison, according to the coroner. And we gotta go talk to Sedrick. Okay. But since I'm out here in the Wilderness Exploitation Preserve, I've been exploring everything out here. Abandoned restaurant. Oh, that's what that was? We found that yesterday, and I didn't know it was just a building sitting out there. Okay. And we've pretty much gone all around here and done all the little side quests and things, and we found some science weapons. I got an Utter Buddy, which I left back on my ship. This is what I'm traveling with. I have the discrepancy amplifier, which is kind of an AI magnifying glass that helps me investigate clues. I have this all-in that I found in a gambling den here in Eridanos. It does a lot of damage per second. We also recently found this level 99 automag pistol. I fixed it up a little bit on my ship. Gave it a whisper quiet muzzler and an extendicite weapon barrel. Oh no, I guess the muzzler is the barrel and the extendicite is the scope. Okay. Didn't do anything with the magazine. I'd like to make the magazine bigger, but I guess I don't have a mod for that. Because if the magazine's bigger, I don't have to reload as often. Okay, I've got Felix with me. And Vicar Max. Where is he? He's hiding over here behind the sublight guy. Alright, come on. Felix and Max. Let's go. Let's go. Enter the Holey Caves. We will fast travel to the abandoned Rizzo's bunker. And during the loading screen, I will check in with the chat room. Hello, Gentugo, and hello, Michael. Welcome aboard. And let's read a question. We read trivia questions and riddles and things during the long loading screens of this game. Caleb Smith is the main character in which 2015 movie? Caleb Smith is the main character in which 2015 movie? The trivia questions are courtesy of Ridley's Games Room Movie Buff Quiz. They are not a sponsor. I'm not trying to promote them or anything. I'm just saying that's where I get the questions from. I actually found a box of their trivia questions for sale in a charity shop. It cost me about $4. $3 or $4. It was pretty cheap. Alright, we are supposed to go inside here? Oh, right, yeah! I guess we're going through another loading screen. Does anyone know who Caleb Smith was the main character of which movie? I'll give you the multiple choice. Was it A, The Martian, B, Inside Out, C, Ex Machina, or D, The Revenant? I don't think I saw any of those movies except Inside Out. If Inside Out is the movie I'm thinking of, wasn't that a Pixar movie? Yeah. Well, it's a Disney. Yeah. That was a good little movie. It was worth seeing. Okay, what is this? Examine. Prophet Disciple Daily Schedule. Awaken. Praise the Prophet. Listen to the prophets. White House meditation. Lunch. Hot cold training. Stomach purging. Dinner. Stomach purging. Medical attention. Clean the retreat. Beatings by prophet. Oh my gosh. Free time. Disciple's choice. Self-flagellation or meditation on productivity. Followed by no food next day. Sleep. Oh, that sounds terrible. Okay. We were in here before and we investigated everything. I don't know if I'm going to steal all that. It's not worth it. We were questioning the prophet of profitability. And then we came back here and we found this abandoned lab. I don't know why she's holding her meetings, her retreat in an abandoned lab. I mean, I guess it's abandoned, but it wasn't totally abandoned. It had some people in here. We had to shoot these folks who were... They're infected by a brain worm, and they're crazy. And then we read the terminals, and we found out about some weird experiments and stuff, of course. There's a finger. Yeah, I remember the finger. And then we found an elevator. Where is it? That went to some caves. I think it's back here. Here it is. And I didn't go into the caves because... I figured there would be a quest to go along with this, and I was right. Hey, hi Stella, how you doing? Okay. So we're investigating the Holey, Holey caves. Not holy like Holy. Though I imagine it's supposed to be a play on words because we're here where the prophet does her seminars.
Quite a team, my friend.
Okay. Oh, that's a big one. Make a canid host, yeah. Alright.
Might be tough. Let's dance. Everyone all right?
Were you burning yourself with your weapon, Felix? What the heck weapon are you using? No, maybe it's Vicar Max. No? Huh. Was it spitting purple acid at us? Huh. That's interesting. Oh, look at that. That stuff looks like eggs of some kind. I suspect that this is... Look at it pulsing. I suspect that this is where the slugs come from. Oh, hi Stella is doing good. Was gonna watch your Freak Shakes. Yeah, my Franken Shakes video I just put out just for fun. It's not video game related or anything to do with video games. But it was just something fun that we had done, the family. And I just thought I would share. Just posted it today. It's just a 2-minute video of some fun Halloween stuff that we made. I may make some video game inspired Freak Shakes though at some point, so be on the lookout for that. Alright, we came in. But we kind of went to the left.
Yeah! Now that was fun!
Did you like that, Felix? I'm seeing a lot of skeletons. Like they're down here eating an awful lot of people. Okay, this is where we came in. And I went to the left. Now let's go to the right. Parasite egg pod. Oh my gosh. Yeah, see, I knew it. I knew this was from the parasites. Where did they come from, though? I mean, they must be alien creatures. Because everything else that's here on these planets is here because we terraformed it, right? Did we terraform this? That one looks... Is that an egg pod? What is that? Is that a piece of a spaceship? Oh, what's this? Oh, right. We're here to pick up geological survey data. Corporate authorized the name Eridanos gagaceus to describe the life form. Yeah, that's the brainworm things. Once we determine whether the creature is a viable flavoring agent, confection ingredient, or drinkable after fermentation, Rizzo's company branding department will provide a more consumer-friendly name. The life form is a parasite. Dissection reveals an incomplete system of rudimentary internal organs, a half-creature, an unfinished accident of orthogenesis. But how can this be? Eridanos is hostile to all life forms. Parasitism implies a rich biological diversity. I theorized that Eridanos gagaceus is... I don't really... I keep saying it differently every time I read it because I'm not sure how I'm supposed to say it. It's not truly endemic to the Eridanos planet, but was created in the organic waste of the same terraforming system that operates the atmospheric complex. Oh, okay, so it's a byproduct of the terraforming process? Unintentional? Continuing my investigation, more reports to follow. Happy to be part of the Rizos family. Dr. Amir Zhao, team biologist. Alright, we were reading Dr. Amir's terminals upstairs in the abandoned research facility. Okay, we need to go that way. I think we already went this way. Yeah, this is where we shot the stuff, right? I can hear something growling right over there. Oh, there's a whole bunch of things in here.
Let's take him down.
Oh, you guys, don't aggro everything in here. Really?
I'll take your confession now. My leg!
Where did it go? Oh, it went behind me. Why did it get all its health back? And why did it just go back to eating instead of trying to attack us? What the heck? These critters are acting weird sometimes in this DLC. We had a problem with marauders a while back when we first started this DLC. The marauders would get all of their health back really, really fast. I suspect it has something to do with them leaving their spawn point, because that's what happened with the marauders too, is they like chased us, but they got too far from their spawn point and then turned around to go back. And when after they did that, it was like their health wouldn't go down. It was really weird. I'm thinking it's a game glitch of some kind that has to do with them being programmed to not go far from their spawn point. Because you can't kite things in this game. I've noticed that before. Like, you can't kite enemies to each other and have them fight each other. Or even if you kite enemies to your friends, you can't have them fight. Ooh, pick up lab protective monocle. Ooh, okay. You know, if you kite enemies towards some people that are friendly to you even, they won't help you fight them. But in general, you just can't get them to kite. Like, they'll only go so far, and then they'll turn around and go back to their spawn point. Okay, what's this? Grenade launcher 3. Alright, I think we've already found one of those. Here's some more geological survey data. Discovered several fascinating qualities of the Eridanium gigaseus. First, the parasite's internal biology is, for lack of a better term, highly modular. An elaborate system of organelles, nerve endings, blood vessels, and hormone receptors exist inside its flesh. When attached to a suitable host, the parasite behaves like a biological extension. A metaphor. Imagine shoving a bypass shunt into a terminal. The shunt is the parasite. The terminal is the host. Second, the parasite's nervous system houses a string of kernel-like cells capable of receiving and transmitting neurons. What are the implications? Thought manipulation? Thought control? Third, I've noticed an ambient reverberation in the parasite's nervous systems during periods of intense electrical activity in the Eridanos atmosphere. The larger specimens display a greater sensitivity. There is a direct correlation between the complexity of the parasite's nervous system and its size. Fourth, there seems to be no upper limit to the size of these parasites. I theorize that these caverns may have housed a particularly large specimen. In accordance with company policy, beginning taste ingestion tests now. May the law protect my atoms. Dr. Amir Zhao. Alright. We had read similar information in the terminals upstairs. And we've also read this ongoing comic book story of Halcyon Helen that's got chapters scattered throughout the entire DLC map. And in the story about Halcyon Helen, she confronts several half-slug, half-men creatures who are being mind-controlled by the Slug Queen. And I had said a few streams back that maybe we would end up finding out that there's a giant Slug Queen in real life. Because, you know, there are slugs of various sizes. There's the small ones that are attached to people and that they put inside the Spectrum Brown. And then there's larger ones like the ones we were just shooting. So I'm thinking there might be like a super duper large one, just like in the comic book. Well, it's not technically a comic book, I guess. It's like a, you know, a novel, a serial novel, whatever. Action adventure story. Adventure story, fictional adventure story. But I'm thinking that these slugs are real, that we're going to run into a Slug Queen, and that she's mind controlling someone here at Rizzo's, because that's why they're doing the Spectrum Brown launch, and why the launch is so important, because the worms are dormant when they're in alcohol, but after they're ingested, then they would be able to infect everyone across Halcyon who drinks Spectrum Brown and be mind controlled by this Slug Queen. So that's my theory anyway. I don't know if that's true, but that's my theory. I guess that's all the geological surveys. Okay, so now what? God dang it, I sorted it to Murder on Eridanos. Now leave it there. Return the data pads back to Virgil Henderson outside the Holey Caves. Alright, let's look at the map. Okay. So there's no way back out of here. Is that the elevator? Huh. Is there a second way out of here? Alright. Well, I think we looked around in here already. Did we see everything we needed to see? Ooh, it's easy to get turned around in these caves. Anything back here? No? Okay. Alright, so if we hug the wall, we should be able to go wherever this is. Where does this... Oh.
Quietly now.
Something else up here.
back, Captain.
Score one for Felix.
Score one for Felix. I'm the one that shot it. Go this way. Good thing all this grass grows in this subterranean sunless cavern for us to hide in. We had a trivia question on the table. Caleb Smith, main character in which 2015 movie? Did anybody proffer an answer to that? Hey, Celtic Granny, how you doing? Gentuga says Fallout 4 is getting an update and bug fixes next year. Really? They're still doing that with Fallout 4? Sure it's not Fallout 76. Generally, when they move on from a game, they move on. I'm surprised. Yeah, we had Caleb Smith as the main character in which 2015 movie? The movie was Ex Machina. I had not seen that one. Don't know anything about it. Wait a minute. I think no. Wait, maybe I did see it recently. Maybe I'm confused as to the name. I was thinking it was something else. What movie was that? Oh, yeah, that one. Okay, yeah, I saw it. I was trying to forget I ever saw it. Don't get me started. Alright, let's try a different trivia question then. Who stars in the 2015 sci-fi movie The Martian? There you go. I still was talking about Nuka World gang shakes. Ooh, I don't think I would want any Nuka World gang shakes. What? One, the pack would taste like animals fur. It would have fur in it and all kinds of nasty things, and the disciples, it would be all full of body parts and bloody. I don't want to eat anything made by those gangs. Thank you very much. But a Nuka World shake would be fun. Just a general Nuka World shake with, like, you know, cotton candy bites and popcorn and stuff. That would be fun. Like a Nuka World float. Nuka-Cola float with Nuka World stuff in it. Yeah, that kind of thing. That's what I was going to do, is make some video game inspired. For those who don't know, I just uploaded a video to my channel called Halloween Frankenshakes. It's not video game related. It's not even really cooking related. It's just a short little 2-minute kind of a little montage of a little project that my family and I did over the weekend. We made some crazy Halloween themed milkshakes. If you've never heard of Freak Shakes, you should go look it up on YouTube. Look up Freak Shakes. Ice cream extreme milkshakes is another phrase for it. How to cook that is a YouTube channel that I watch a lot and I absolutely love. Anne Reardon, she did a video about extreme milkshakes, and I was inspired to make some Halloween themed Frankenshakes. So if you want to check that out, I just uploaded it on my channel earlier today before I started streaming. And yeah, I had a good time. So yeah, I might try making some video game inspired extreme milkshakes. Maybe I will do a little bit longer video about that if I decide to make some. I'll do a video kind of like my Mississippi Quantum Pie video or something. I don't know. Cooking videos are very difficult to make. You guys, I mean, even for like a 5 or 10 minute cooking video, it is so much preparation, so much work, and so much editing. Oh, it's incredible. I have newfound respect for people that do cooking channels. Oh my god. Oh, Michael's guessing Mark Wahlberg. Incorrect. But you're close, I think, kind of. I think they look similar. Alright. Carrying on. We've got a critter over here to shoot. Where is it? It's sleeping.
Just that good.
Okay. Oh, I could have blown this up right next to it. How handy. Now, I understand that they put all these explosive barrel things all over the environment so that we can use them to kill enemies. But it doesn't make a lot of sense. I mean, why in the world would anyone have a bazillion explosive barrels everywhere? I mean, sometimes they even put them inside of buildings. Like, there were some in the museum that we were looking at the other day. And I'm like, why would anyone put a bunch of explosive crates in a museum? Come on. Oh, look at that. I mean, it's pretty, but scary. Oh, it's pulsating. I don't like it. Oh, here we go. Oh, what are we going to find when we leave, though? We came in via the elevator. Transition to Eridanos. Okay. The star of the 2015 sci-fi movie The Martian is Matt Damon. Let's see, Celtic Granny saying doing great. Oh, good. Oh, good. Good for you. I'm glad things are working out. All right. Who directed the 2015 sci-fi movie The Martian? Alright, we just talked about Matt Damon was the star of it. Who directed it? Okay. Oh.
What's this bunker for?
What bunker? What bunker are you talking about? Oh, shoot. Big old mantisaur.
Here they come.
Really? Are they coming? Holy crap.
Got it.
And this dude's just sitting there. Don't even care. There's like 18 Manosaurs 5 feet away. Okay, maybe not 18, but a fucking lot of them. That's another thing that bugs me about these video games. I mean, one, Outer Worlds does it, but Fallout 4 also does it. Is they'll have things like visually they will be like, you know, 50 yards away. I mean, look at that. He's not that far away. It's 62 meters, okay? And just surrounded by all these critters, and they don't go over there and eat him? No. No. Stop doing that, video games, alright? And like Fallout 4 does it, you know, like you're at Saugus Ironworks, and 5 feet away is the slog, and then the other direction 5 feet away is that Gunner junkyard, and another 5 feet further is the Finch farm. And it's all right there. And no matter how many times you clear out the freaking Saugus Ironworks, they come back. Like, it's just endless supply of Saugus gangsters. It's just stupid. It's stupid. It doesn't make any sense. Like, either you're a looter shooter with no plot, or have a plot and have it be, I mean, is it role-playing or what? You know what I mean? Like, if it's supposed to be a role-playing adventure type game, action adventure, then have it be at least semi-realistic. Don't put things so close together. And if it's not supposed to be a role-playing game that we're supposed to feel that we're living in, if it's just supposed to be a shooter, then make it that. Like, don't have this whole complicated settlement building story, or complicated, in this case here, you know, wilderness expedition, Eridanos, whatever. You know what I mean? Like, I think video games feel like they've got to cater to people who complain that, oh, there's too much empty space, there's not enough to do, I want to shoot more stuff. Like, that's not the kind of game this is. You don't have to cram everything in like sardines. It's fine. Good lord. It's just stupid. Greedfall was a bit like that too. Greedfall was an awesome story, but it was all spread out over this huge amount of space that was crammed full of just little pods of critters. So it's like, hey, go talk to this guy, and you talk to him, and then it's like, okay, now go over there and talk to that guy, and then go over there and talk to that guy, and in between, you're just having to shoot a bazillion monsters, and it's stupid. Because, like, why aren't they eating the people that you're going to talk to, or why are they every 5 feet, or just, I mean, I get that it's how we get XP, and I get that, you know, it's there as part of the challenge of the environment, whatever, but after a while, it's just not a challenge anymore. It's just a pain in the ass, and it's stupid. I don't know. That's just me. I'm ranting. It's just a pet peeve of mine in video games. It makes no sense. This tasty little morsel is sitting right here, but they wait till I walk out of the cave, and then they all jump on me. It doesn't make any sense. Right here.
Excellent to see you again, my friend. Hope you've been keeping your head high.
Okay, I think I found everything.
What are these? Research data pads? Not quite what I expected. Let's see what they say. Parasites, caves, thought control. He did what now? Well, it doesn't look like any of this is in violation, but it is disturbing. And disturbing a surprised auditor is as foul as failing to file proper paperwork. Rizzos shall pay dividends for my psychological damage. Here's your reward, my friend.
Okay, thank you.
Your contributions to the field of surprise auditing shall not go forgotten.
Really? 750 bits? Dude, that'd barely pay for the ammo I used. Let alone the upkeep and wear and tear on my weapons and on armor. But okay, got anything in here that I can take to make up for it? No. Do you need to use the facilities, gentlemen? Go on in there and use them. Just don't flush. Screw this guy. Okay, so what did that get us exactly? We know more about the story of what's going on here. But we didn't get a lot of reward. We didn't get a lot of bits. We got a bit of XP. Alright, let's go this way. We gotta go back. Return to Victoria. I thought Victoria was at the abandoned Rizzo's bunker. But now it's showing her way the hell over here. At the abandoned restaurant. Oh, maybe that's where the hunters were. Oh, is that who those guys were? We ran into a party of Rizzo's employees that had a lot of funny dialogue. Are they working for Victoria and trying to run that hermit guy off his land? Huh. Okay. Well, let's explore around this side of the island. I don't think I've been over here. And then we'll go over and meet up with Victoria. When we met Victoria, she was inside the abandoned Rizzo's bunker, and she was part of the retreat there. Oh dang, there's some critters over here too. What's over here? Huh. Well, I only see three mantisaurs. Mantisaurs.
Here we go.
That's the last of them.
Alright, cool. Oh, you were using your whacking stick. Alright. So what's over here?
Great work.
Huh. Exploration Authority suit. Oh. I wonder if that's any good. It was guarded by so many critters. 69 armor, not great. I mean, I've got almost twice that. But okay, let's try it on. Ooh, it looks good. Look at that. Oh, I like that. That looks pretty cool. I look like the Rocketeer. Yeah, that's pretty cool. What's it got on it, though? Electro-charged surface and self-patching. And it gives me plus 15 to my tech skills. Alright, this gives me dodge and reduces my stealth skills. It's a lot more armor. It has silver tongue on it. And increases my geographic scanner interactable range. And has an electrocharge surface. Dang it! I like the way this one looks. A lot more. But this one's got better stuff on it, at least for now. Maybe I can, well, see, this one's only got, this has got 4 mod slots and this one's only got 3. So even if I change the mods, which I could change some of these to make it more like this one and level it up a little bit, yeah, it might be worth wearing. Alright, well, we'll hang on to it. Alright, are we at a dead end here? It looks like we can go no further this direction. Yeah. Oh, don't get stuck in the landscape and fall through the world. Okay. Can we go up this way? Nope. Can't climb mountains very well in this game. Alright, fine. Alright, cool. We found kind of a cool, unique outfit. That was fun. Alright, we don't want to go in there. Let's go this way. What's off over there? Don't know. We'll go up here. Ooh. Oh yeah, I don't think we've been here. Probably can't go inside of that thing. Yeah, I'm good. Did we handle those, I guess we did. The swarm. Let's see what I have been putting. Yeah, I'm all out of consumables in here. Okay, let's put in the Borscht beans. Let's put in the focus at all. This does base health. This does natural health regeneration. Okay. Alright, let's do that. Oh, you guys just kicking back. Don't even care. I'm over here fighting all this stuff, and you guys just don't even give a fuck. Let's see who they are. Probably nobody. We've run into various hunters out and about around here. They don't have names. Ash Primal Hide. What is that? Who are you?
I was nearly attacked by a terror ray on my way here.
You're lucky you weren't attacked by all those mantisaurs. Dumbass. Oh, I hear some more. Why don't you go that way? Let me check in with the chat room. I haven't checked in a little while. Michael says, remember Creation Club's Quincy download? People asked for a settlement and quest, and all they got was a battle, which I believe repeats itself after a couple of days. Gentigo says, I did not buy that DLC. Yeah, it was the little Creation Club thing. Yeah, I played it. I bought it, sponsored by Just Like Biking. Just Like funded my purchase of that Creation Club item. And yeah, I found it very disappointing, unfortunately. I mean, I totally appreciated Just Like sponsoring that, and I enjoyed being able to play it. I mean, it was fun. It was fun. Just to do something different, you know, and have some new stuff in the game. But yeah, people wanted Quincy to be a settlement. They didn't make it a settlement. And at the point where I played it, you know, I had so much good gear that all of my Minutemen troops and settlers and everything had really nice armor. But when you go to fight the battle, all the Minutemen that show up are just wearing like rags and stuff and have shitty weapons. And I'm like, these aren't my troops. My troops are much better supplied than that. Like, what the hell? And yeah, they just wander around Quincy. You don't get to have it as a settlement space. And they added some Minutemen. The best thing about that Creation Club for me was they added Minutemen skins for the weapons. So I could go around, and armor. I could go around and paint the Minutemen logo and paint everything blue. So all of my Minutemen have armor and weapons that have the Minutemen logos and stuff on them, which I really, really like. That's my favorite part of the whole thing. But yeah, then they added some Minutemen power armor skins, like colors and stuff, but it doesn't really look Minutemen-ish, because for some reason, I don't understand it, after the game came out, but everything in the main game of Fallout 4, the Minutemen color is like this kind of cerulean blue color. There's no stars and stripes, there's no Americana, it's not red, white, and blue, it's just freaking blue. And they have the little white logo, and that's it. But a lot of the Creation Club stuff seems to have this weird red, white, and blue with like stars and stripes themed stuff. Which, I don't know if they're trying to be like kind of colonial, but it doesn't look colonial. It just looks like modern day patriotic stuff, and I don't like it. I don't like that they did that with the Creation Club power armor, and with I've seen some Minutemen merchandise and stuff with that color scheme, and I'm like, where the fuck does that come from? That's not what it was in the main game when I played through it, you know? It's weird. I don't know why that is a thing, but anyway. Yeah, it was disappointing. It was disappointing, unfortunately. Would have been really nice to have Quincy as a settlement, because it's the perfect settlement spot. But I guess they just can't. I don't know. I don't know why they couldn't do it, but they couldn't. Alright, the answer. Who directed the 2015 sci-fi movie The Martian? It was Ridley Scott. I believe Ridley Scott also did the Alien movies. And lots of other movies. Alright. Let's get on with getting on. Is this producing water? We got to the other end of the water, It looks like it's just running off the side of the island, which seems like a huge waste. I'm assuming that it's getting recycled. Alright, ooh, what's this? Oh, a Mr. Ouch mod, okay. Oh, something over here. What's all this? Lemon slap. Okay. Why? But alright. I think those are the rocks we were just on the other side of. Yeah, alright, we've been out here already. Alright, let's go find Victoria and turn in this quest. We'll go to the abandoned restaurant, see if it's respawned. And I'll read another trivia question. What is the name of the little girl in the 2015 movie Inside Out? Michael was saying earlier, Preston Garvey's Freedom Shake. Yeah, that would be kind of fun. Aw, shoot.
Trouble incoming, Captain.
Don't mess with the best.
Stella was saying to do Nuka World gang-related shakes, which I was saying I wouldn't want to eat. But, yeah, factions would be interesting. Do a Minuteman milkshake, a Railroad milkshake, Institute, and Brotherhood of Steel. That would be fun. Yeah, that camp. Okay. I didn't know they were with her. We tried talking to them. And they just had funny dialogue, but they didn't actually have anything to say to me.
Well, that's it. I'm all out of system bits. Now what? Now you can eat fish sticks like the rest of us. Fish sticks? No thanks. I'd rather go hungry. Oh, wait. I forgot I brought force pockets. Why did you bring force pockets? We don't have a microwave. I'm sure I can just hold them over the fire. What's the worst that could happen?
Alright, Victoria. Hang on. Let me do a save before I talk to her, just in case something goes south.
You return. I hope you bring news.
Yeah, I reasoned with the old man. He shouldn't trouble you anymore.
Oh, thanks the law. And you've brought the land deed. To say you were more capable than the hunters I hired would be a vast understatement. I hope there were no complications.
Man had a giant primal guarding him. Interesting that you forgot to mention that.
A giant primal? As a guard? Please don't make me laugh. No one tames primals, let alone senile old men.
Alright, whatever. I know what I saw.
The particularities don't interest me anyhow. Just the land deed. Rizzo's thanks you for your efforts to allow us to regain what is rightfully ours. Here is your reward.
Whoa, I get to level up. Whoa, I got 250 bits, 2,000 bits, 94 bits. Why was that? That was so many different weird things there. Purple Berry Punch, Spectrum Vodka Red. Okay. Are we done, I guess? Oh, and right, I leveled up. So I have skill points to spend. What are we gonna do? Wow, my science is pretty high. My sneak. Let's do some more sneak. Hmm. I have a very high persuasion. Wow, okay. 1 point left. Where shall we put it? I'll put it there. No perks, however. Okay. Alright, so I guess it's time for us to head back to the main island. Let's confront Spencer. Come on, we want to go into the penthouse. No, penthouse please, penthouse. Oh, for fuck's sake. Fine, I guess we'll go there. Ugh. I cannot stand. They really got to improve the map interface in their next game. We got some problems in the chat room. Let me handle that. Thank you, Stella. Stella is one of my mods. Thank you so much. The answer to the trivia question is Riley. The name of the little girl in the movie Inside Out is Riley. I wouldn't have remembered that. I've seen the movie and I wouldn't remember it. Now, if I could have fast traveled straight to the penthouse, we could avoid some of these loading screens, but oh well. Let's read another quiz question. How many Oscars did Mad Max Fury Road pick up in February 2016? Have you seen Mad Max Fury Road? I've seen it a few times. How many Oscars did it win? Oh, good guess, Stella's guessing 4. But you are wrong. Alright. We gotta go to the VIP lounge to talk to Spencer.
Aha! Oh, if you see black hole...
Yeah, just take me. You don't have to say the same thing every time. Thank you very much. Michael's guessing 5. No, not 5 Oscars. I love that movie. Fury Road was very good. For me, anyway. I liked it a lot. Oh, he's this way. Alright. We broke into these apartments last time we were here and looted them. Alright, so here's the deal. We're going to go talk to Spencer Woolrich. We talked to him a few streams ago. It turns out that he tried to poison Halcyon Helen, or Ruth Bellamy, the actress, but the poison was not what killed her. Still, we're going to go and confront him about the situation.
I could not have waited another instant for your presence. The Canes and the Canids, Act 2, Scene 6. I played a love-struck janitor. Ask me anything at all. I might even give you a straight answer.
He's kind of a washed-up actor. I mean, I hate to use that phrase. It seems like he's been in a lot of things, and he's had a very good career, but it hasn't been as good a career as he wanted. He's very full of himself, and he wants more. He doesn't like being an aging actor who's losing popularity. I've learned a thing or two about your activities in the hotel.
Oh, have you now? Please do go on. Don't leave me in suspense.
Alright, so we know that he sent, I think, the bellhop Owens or something out to get a Terra Ray bile gland, which is poisonous. That's how he was poisoning Halcyon Helen. And also, we have security footage from the kitchen of him tampering with Helen's last meal. I'm just going to go there.
Tampering? No. I just happened to be passing through the kitchen and saw a dish that looked good. If being hungry is a crime, you better indict 3/4 of Halcyon.
Okay, then what was it you wanted with a Terra Ray bile gland?
What? That damn bellhop promised discretion. Well, if you must know, it's an appetite suppressant. How do you think I keep my form so lithe? Terra Ray glands keep me from feeling hunger pangs.
Okay. If the Terra Ray gland was an appetite suppressant, you wouldn't be hungry if you took it.
Oh, well, there's... maybe I just wanted to see what was in it. Oh, law. What a pathetic defense. As it so happens, I may not have had the Terra Ray gland acquired for personal use. I may have placed it in Bellamy's meal. But before you indict me, please, just listen. I wasn't trying to kill her.
I can't hear you over the sound of me messaging the constable. Well, the constable is dead, so I wouldn't be able to message her. But, talk?
I will. Terra Ray glands aren't supposed to be lethally poisonous. They're supposed to cause extreme lethargy, as if you'd inhaled several quarts of Spectrum vodka. She would have had to eat 6 or 7 of the glands to die, and even then it would be an extended, arduous process.
Well, why poison her at all?
I was just getting to that. I only wanted her to be incapacitated during the Brown unveiling. With her out of commission, the next available celebrity, myself, would get to host the unveiling. Please think twice about telling the administrator of my misdeeds. If he learns the truth, what's left of my career will be left in shambles.
Oh, think twice about telling the administrator. I'm not sure yet. Maybe I'll flip a bit cart. Ooh. What would you want me to say instead?
Tell him it was a poisonous mushroom or a bite from some poisonous insect. An accident. I promise I shall make up for my actions. Pay to erect a statue in Helen's honor, or perhaps even dedicate a performance to her memory.
I'm going to keep him in suspense. It's more fun that way.
My law, if you aren't a sadist. If I have a coronary before you make your decision, I will do my utmost to haunt you.
That would be fun. Be haunted by an actor. Alright, so now what? Alright, so we need to report back to Administrator Ludovico about Spencer Woolrich and about the Prophet of Profitability. Okay, so I guess we will go to our penthouse and check in with him.
Aha! Always suit. Next stop, the finest seat in the house.
Alright, and I will check in with the chat room. Oh, no more guesses about how many Oscars, huh? Well, Michael got the closest. It was 6. Mad Max Fury Road picked up 6 Oscars in 2016. Gentugo says, I found my Firefly DVDs. Nice! I didn't know they were lost. Have you watched it before? Let's come in here and see if we have anything new. Oh, we do. What's this? There's a glove, and there's some kind of whatever this is. Alright, let's check it out. Let's look at our board. Oh. And there's some stuff hanging on the board here. Yeah, let's examine it. We'll examine our suspects. Look at Burbage 3001. The most sophisticated acting automechanical since Burbage 3000. If an automechanical lacks sentience, can they truly be guilty of murder? Or was Burbage 3001 merely an accessory? Examine their prop gun. Is that what that is? You guys could have at least given us kind of a picturesque, you know, angle to view it. I can't really tell what the heck that... Okay, repurposed weaponry is a common feature in the colony's automechanicals. As an acting automechanical, Burbage's equipment may frequently be upgraded or was replaced to suit its roles. You learned that Burbage's most recent upgrade was performed by Spencer Woolrich. Yeah, I don't think we actually got a chance to talk to him much about that. Alright, let's look at other suspects then. Examine a shot of the hotel's security footage. That doesn't look like security footage. Examine the invoice. Alright, that just looks like a data cartridge of some kind or something. Okay, sure. Let's look at the Prophet. Examine the personal notes. Prophet of Profitability deploys a curious bouquet of herbs in her therapy sessions. These herbs run the gamut from the bizarre to the exotic. They all share one quality. The side effects are highly unpleasant and potentially fatal. Okay. Examine the victims. Consider the atmospheric complex. Let's look at the Prophet's retreat. Jasmine Liva, the Prophet of Profitability, holds a retreat in the Wilderness Exploitation Reserve not far from the hotel. Wealthy patrons are encouraged to enjoy the hotel's amenities when they are not busy purging themselves of harmful, unprofitable humors gathering inside their anatomy. Look at Dr. Amir Zhao's logs. Okay. The logs predate the development of Rizzo's Spectrum Brown. These logs describe one researcher's breakthrough, the discovery a strange new life form. Shouldn't that be the discovery of? I'm reading that. The discovery of a strange new life form in the caverns beneath the Wilderness Exploitation Reserve. Okay. And there's the Spectrum Brown. Can't really see it because it's covered with text, but okay. Alright, cool idea. The execution could have used a little work, but alright. Let's repair our stuff. Oh, we could tinker with all in and make it even more powerful. Let's do it. And the Deadeye assault rifle. Excellent. Alright, we found a light pistol. And a pickaxe. Let's break that down. Let's break down the light pistol. I think I've already got one of these grenade launchers. But, alright. Okay. Is there anything else to look at? Now here, I'll show you guys. Remember, I was in here a while back and we were looking at these two wigs, and if you look closely, one says RB on the base and the other says BB on the base. And I think that we also had heard at some point in the game they were saying that Ruth Bellamy was ordering a lot more food than she could possibly eat. Like she was having people in her room. And I thought that it was because she was having Bertie, her boyfriend, over or something. But I'm starting to think that there's actually two Ruth Bellamys or some other Bellamy, like two women. So one of them was killed and one of them's still alive. That's my theory. We'll see what happens. I'll pick up these earrings, I guess. And that's also why there's so many cigarettes and things all over the place. Because there were two of them in here. Smoking, maybe. Okay, let's check in with Ludovico.
Inspector?
I've completed my investigation into Helen's poisoning.
Excellent. I trust you have a name for our poisoner.
Okay, I could say that Spencer confessed. I could lie and say that it was Owens, the former bellhop. Oh, Owens is dead too, so there'd be no way to have anyone say otherwise. I don't know why I should spare Spencer Woolrich. I mean, an asshole's an asshole. He tried to poison someone, so screw him. And not like he had a really good reason either. He was just, you know, jealous and wanted to be the one who was the spokesman for Spectrum Brown. Okay, I'm just gonna say he confessed.
Oh, I am disappointed. I'd always believed Mr. Woolrich a man of high character. It pains me to order the arrest and detention of someone I admired. I'd like you to continue investigating Helen's murder. You've found the poisoner, but her killer remains at large.
Now, there's a part of me wondering if I should have protected him so that he wouldn't get arrested. Because every single person that we've investigated, I've had the opportunity to either have them arrested or have them, you know, do something else. Like, Birdie agreed to stay in his hotel room, and I'm trying to think who else we talked to. But anyway, you know, people... I just have this sneaking suspicion that if he arrests everyone, they're going to end up dead while they're in jail. I don't know. Call me crazy. I didn't think of that before I turned... But I feel bad covering for a guy that poisoned someone. I mean, I know he wasn't trying to kill her, but that's just a shitty thing to do. So, alright, we'll see what happens. I'm gonna live with it. I'm not gonna reload. Alright, I finished my investigation into Jasmine, the prophet of profitability.
Ms. Leyva earned that title, but not for the reasons you'd expect. The profit business has been profitable for the hotel. Not so much for Ms. Leyva's followers. So, tell me, what did you find?
She wants to be arrested? I think she's a fraud and a cheat. She's clearly in over her head. Well, I do think she's a fraud and a cheat, so I'm going to say that.
Ms. Leyva's techniques have no basis in modern science, but she makes bits hand over fist. If that makes her a fraud, then she's only as fraudulent as our corporate leaders. Does the prophet strike you as a reasonable candidate for Helen's murderer?
Well, I don't think she was deliberately trying to knock out Halcyon Helen. They had a beef with each other, but they were going to patch things up, and she accidentally inhaled too much incense and passed out. Of course, they dragged her body out into the prophet dragged her body out into the wilderness preserve rather than dealing with it, but I'm still considering my options, but no, I doubt she did it.
I'll bear that in mind. Thank you for the update, Inspector. I'll include everything you've told me in my official report.
So I can say that I know who killed Halcyon Helen? I'll be back. Oh my god, I leveled up again! And my Rizzo's reputation increased. Wow, okay. Let's take a look here. I leveled up twice already. That was fast. An unfinished accusation. Name the murderer if you're ready. Who killed Halcyon Helen? If you're ready to answer this question, speak to Administrator Ludovico on the penthouse terminal and make your accusation. Alright, well, we still haven't spoken to Sedrick, so we have to go do that next. I don't want to make an accusation until I've talked to everyone that could be a suspect. Gentigo wishes we had colonies on other planets. I would want to go. Yeah, so does my husband. He thinks that's a pretty cool idea. Alright, so I don't know, what do you guys think of this whole DLC? I've been enjoying it. I feel pretty good about the way I've handled it so far. I think the only regret that I have is that I wasn't able to help that hermit. I should have offered to take care of the hunters for him, but I didn't know that I would. I don't know. I kind of was following a line of questioning with him that led to a place I didn't want to go. So I feel bad about that. But I didn't reload. I didn't have a save to reload. That'll learn me. I wasn't saving very often in the last live stream. But other than that, I feel pretty good about how I've handled all this. Now, like I said, I'm starting to wonder if I should have protected Spencer from getting arrested. I'm a little concerned about that. But, alright, let's go talk to Sedrick. What's done is done. We gotta move forward. I mean, he did try to poison her. Whether he tried to kill her or not, it was still not cool. So, Lord of Blight, that means we gotta go to... Right, we're going out here to Sublight. Nope, come on. I want to get to my ship, please. There we go. Let's go to the ship for a second. Chantigo says, I like it. Yeah, it's fun. It's good. It's a little confusing at times. I mean, there's a few parts of it you can tell that could have used a little more work. Like when we were looking at the board in the penthouse, all the clues and everything. The camera was a little wonky and stuff, but yeah, the idea of it's really cool. It's got some interesting mechanics. It's got a very interesting story. I don't think they pulled this out of their butts after the game came out. I think maybe they were already working on this before the game came out. Because this is pretty big and complex, you know? Alright, I'm going to store that. And I'm going to pick up my mods and see if there's anything I can mod up. Here we go. We can increase the magazine size on this one. I've only got one of these, though. Is there anything else I want to increase the magazine size on? I might want to increase the magazine size of this rifle that I use a lot. Would increase it to 9, then I wouldn't have to reload so often. Alright, let's take a look at the armor though. Oh man, I can't modify. I can't change the mods that are on this one? Oh, that's a bummer. Well, let's see what we can tinker it up to. $85, huh? $88. Let's do 88. That's as far as I can tinker it. Well, it's not bad. Alright, but let's take a look here. Oh, I have points to spend, don't I? Why are these in red? Sneak and lockpick are lowered because why exactly? Oh, right, and we gained some reputation. Let's see where we're at with all the factions. Sublight Underground. Still neutral. I thought I was gaining all of this. I keep doing all these quests and it keeps saying that I get Sublight reputation. Am I getting reputation with the regular Sublight Corporation, or am I getting reputation with Sublight Underground? Because I don't seem to be getting anywhere with them. And Rizzo's is still neutral. I'm doing all these quests, and I'm getting nowhere with them. That is so weird. Huh. Okay. Oh, great. I got another perk that I don't want or need. Alright, but yeah, for some reason, why is my stealth and lockpicks so low? Why is it nerfed? Alright, well, let's put on... Let's take this off and see what that does, if anything. Let's see what happens when I put this on. Oh, look at that. That looks so cool. Yeah, I don't have as many buffs on that one. Let's compare it. Alright, let me take a look here. They both have augmented increased armor rating, but one is 5, one is 3. They both have electric charge surface. One is self-patching, the other increases my highlight range of the geographic scanner and my dialogue and leadership skills. However, it reduces my stealth skills. One is medium, one is heavy. One weighs a lot less, not that that matters too much. And I like the way it looks better. Oh, what's this got? This also increases my highlight range, my headshots, perception. Yeah, I'll put that back on. Alright. Well, let's see. What can we do here? I don't know what I want to put things into. Guess I'll accept that. Now we get to look through the perks and figure out what we need to take. I still was saying it's strange but fun. The DLC, yeah, it is. That's very true. Alright, so what? Your next attack after killing an enemy is a guaranteed critical hit. That's pretty good. Any subsequent attack made on the same target while in tactical time dilation deals increased damage. This effect is cumulative. Leaving TTD resets the damage increase. Alright, I'm going to go for that because I do use tactical time dilation a lot more in this playthrough, and I think that would help. So that basically means, like, when I, use TTD and I zero in on something and I hit it, I've been hitting things 2, 3, 4 times, and each hit would increase the damage. The effect is cumulative, so I'm basically doing a lot more damage. Yeah, I'll go with that. I'm doing it. And it's not based on being alone without companions or whatever, right? Yeah, I don't think so. Okay. Alright. Did we fix up everything else we wanted to fix up? Do everything we wanted to do? I think I want to increase the magazine size on this. It would no longer do electrical damage, though. Yeah, alright, I'll leave it electrical. Oh, heck yeah. Let's tinker that up. Sure. Oh, I keep forgetting I've got my gloop gun with me. That would have been helpful when we were fighting mantisaurs. Alright. I know, I'm carrying around more weapons than I actually use, but... oh well. Anything else we need to get rid of or do while we're on the ship? Junket. 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 Alright. Let's put all the mods back. Good night, Michael. Thanks for hanging out. Time for your bed, huh? It's very late there. Alright. Well, hope to see you again tomorrow. Oh, right. We don't need this thing. Store that. I'm gonna keep my elite troop armor with me and swap into it if I need better armor.
We'll be here, Captain. Or will we? Haha. Just a little joke for you.
Alright, thanks. Thanks, Ada. That's a good one. Alright, let's read another quiz question. Who plays the lead character in Mad Max Fury Road? Well, it depends on who you consider the lead character. Let's say the title character, the titular character in Mad Max Fury Road. Who plays Mad Max? Oh, I still got it. Tom Hardy. Point for Istella. Hang on a second. I'm going to look at Vicar Max for a minute. What happens if I put this on and I put Vicar Max in this outfit? I don't know. What do you guys think? I don't know if I like it on him. I mean, I don't particularly like him in that, but it's better than the pink and blue stuff. But, yeah, I don't know. I don't think I like that on him. I'm not usually a fan of green, but I kind of like it on my character here, so... Alright, we'll stick with that. And now we need to go over here. Fast travel to Piraeus Spaceport. Alright. That's bait. What, the question about who's actually the star of Mad Max Fury Road? Alright, here's another question for you. Star Wars The Force Awakens is set how many years after Return of the Jedi? How many years after Return of the Jedi is Star Wars The Force Awakens? 30! Ah, Gentugo got it! Good one! Very good! Point for Gentugo! You were on it! Alright, what role is played by Adam Driver in Star Wars The Force Awakens? Kylo Ren! Oh, I think I still got in just ahead of you, Gentugo. I saw her answer first. We should do a Star Wars quiz. What do you guys think? Alright, how about this one? Sleepless in Seattle ends in which city? Presumably not Seattle. Otherwise it would be too obvious. Alright, here we are, back in the spaceport. Oh. Okay. Oh, can we go in here and see the prisoners? Did they arrest Spencer Woolrich? They did! Oh my gosh.
Help! Help! I've been trapped in here with a filthy, tick-ridden peasant!
Hey, I'm not tick-ridden. I'm tick-burden at worst.
Spencer Geraldine Woolrich deserves his own cell! No, my own prison building, not to share it with you.
Spencer who, what now? Never heard of you.
Oh, what an awful day this has been!
Wow. So if we had actually had turned in Birdie or recommended that he be imprisoned, he'd be locked in here too? And whoever else that we could have, maybe the Prophet, we could have said the Prophet did it and they'd be locked up. Wow. Alright. I can't remember all of the different suspects that we've had here. The Profit or profitability. There was Birdie. Spencer Woolrich. Oh, the robot. Maybe we could have had the robot arrested. I don't know. All right, let's go talk to Sedgwick, or whatever his name is, in the harbor master's office.
You're not allowed up with no appointment, unless you want to...
Well now, this is unexpected.
Hi, Dissident Queen Chapter 3. Halcyon Helen commits regicide. Yeah, we were talking about this earlier. I was saying that I'm finding these stories all over the place. Oh, this is a new one, I think. Halcyon Helen commits regicide. Some hours had passed since Helen's entry into the dissident hideout. She had fought no small number of slug men, destroying the abominations in singular fashion, and had met several employees from many corporations, each forcibly taken by the dissidents for use as test subjects. One such freed captive, who had called himself Hephaestus Harry, had accompanied her as she descended into the lair of the dissident queen. Helen had exchanged only a few words with him, and now would be able to exchange no others, as the man lay in a bloody heap at the foot of the dissident queen, who, Helen now saw, was not a person but a tremendous mutant slug. The dissidents who had been guarding her were themselves quite dead, and lay in various stages of mastication throughout the room. The queen feasted on Harry's remains, but as Helen stepped forward, the monster wriggled around to face her. "A true queen for a gang of parasites!" Helen shouted. The distant queen reared back, opening its mandibles wide, and gave an inhuman shriek that shook the very foundations of the base. Yeah, see, I think I read this one before, and that's what gave me the idea that we would eventually find an actual slug queen. Okay, dude, let's talk.
I'm torn. I despise rudeness toward Eileen, who is entirely invaluable to Slug, and yet I do enjoy this bold, dare I say brash, approach you're taking. Now then, here for my alibi, I assume?
Later. First, I want an explanation for that nonsense outside. Yeah, when I first arrived here, I was attacked by a bunch of people dressed up in slug outfits.
Another murder? Drunk Raptidons? Black Hole Birdie practicing his hacking in the middle of the street? Stop me if it's one of those, or I'll just keep guessing.
I had a run-in with some slug agents, or I had a run-in with some, air quotes, slug agents.
Sounds as though you've already sorted it out yourself.
Oh, they're dead if that's what you mean. How did thugs get their hands on slug gear? Why don't you humor me and explain it?
In short, Slug has not sent anyone to rough you up, Inspector. That would be acting against our own self-interest. Now ask yourself this. Why would anyone give thugs slug gear and send them after you?
Clearly whoever's behind this wants to pit me against Slug.
Right again, Inspector. But I can't fathom who would benefit from tarnishing my reputation like that. Can you?
Presumably Ludovico, given your work relationship. Could it possibly be the administrator? How dumb do you think I am? If you have a theory, spit it out. Okay, presumably Ludovico.
You said it, not me. So, as you've deduced, I did not send anyone from Slug after you, nor is it likely they assigned themselves that task. Still, I am sorry for the trouble, Inspector. With that settled, I assume you'll want to know where I was the night of Helen's murder.
Woof, that voice recording was very uneven. I don't know if you guys could tell, but it sounded like it was like each piece of dialogue was recorded in a different room or at a different time or something, and they didn't balance it out. Okay. Let's hear it. Damn right I do. I'll come back later. Yeah, let's hear it.
Let's see. That night, I was... torturing Elliot Nasser for information on missing cargo. That was a messy one. Didn't break until nearly noon the next day. Can you imagine?
And where would I find Elliot Nasser to verify that?
An excellent question. I had his body dropped off the edge of the land complex. I'm not sure what happened to it from there, scientifically speaking. Maybe it dissolved? Ultimately, though, it doesn't matter. You'd be a fool to believe me, regardless of what I told you. People lie, and I am, incriminatingly, people.
So your alibi is you were busy murdering someone else. Wow, you're a real piece of shit. Come on, Sedrick, I'm trying to clear you of murder here. How am I supposed to trust anything that you say? Yeah. I'm trying to clear you of murder. Come on, throw me a bone.
And I appreciate that, Inspector. The fact of the matter is, I know I didn't kill Helen. And I trust you fully and completely to find whoever did. If it helps, however, you might consider pursuing not my means, but my motive. Why in the name of the architect would I kill Halcyon Helen? She was making me a fortune.
Helen's death is a net loss for Slug? Bet you'd make a killing selling tickets to her funeral. Is Helen's death a net loss for Slug?
I'm considering a line of commemorative merchandise. Still, that's nothing compared to what Helen would have made us in the long run. I'd offer to assist you in your work, but I have a mystery of my own to solve, I'm afraid.
Oh, anything I should look into? I take it the guy who you tortured wasn't the source of your missing cargo then. Anything I should look into?
You may very well want to. This particular trouble strikes me as not unrelated to your investigation.
Really?
Items are disappearing from Slug's storage and processing warehouse.
Oh, that might be me,
the
though.
theft began a week before Helen's unfortunate death.
Oh, okay. I wasn't here for that.
There have been more instances since.
That was me.
Before you ask, I know the difference between cargo going missing and cargo going missing. This is the latter.
Because I've been running around taking stuff out of their warehouses. What's the connection to Helen's murder? What's gone missing specifically? How is any of this not unrelated to Helen's death? Okay, what's gone missing exactly?
Nothing unsavory, and nothing Ludovico shouldn't know about, if that's your concern. I'm quite serious when I say Slug is a legitimate business. As to the specifics, I'm not sure. The warehouse foreman should be able to tell you. Before you ask, I know the difference between cargo going missing and cargo going missing. This is the latter.
What's the connection to Helen's murder?
I'm not sure. I'm only confident there is one. That the theft began mere days before Helen's untimely demise is an extraordinary coincidence. I'm not a man who believes in happenstance, Inspector. I do not trust it.
Maybe Halcyon Helen's the one who was taking the stuff. Oh, Stella is guessing New York. You are correct. Sleepless in Seattle ends in New York. Point for Stella. Alright, what are we going to say to Sedrick? Alright, I guess I can't guarantee the theft isn't related to the murder.
I certainly wouldn't take that bet. Regardless, this will be fun. You out in the field, chasing down leads. Me, scheming in my office, preparing to unspeakably mangle the perpetrator.
I feel like I shouldn't say no to a violent crime lord. Violent crime lord, not violet. He's not purple. Just so no unspeakable mangling in front of me, please. I'd like to commit my own horrific bodily harm. I'll say this once. Whoever's behind this is going to jail, not to you. Yeah, I'll say that.
You do recall, Inspector, that I'm not to be trusted? Whatever you say. You'll want to speak with Ella Tinsley, the warehouse foreman.
All right.
I've cleared her as a suspect myself, but should she refuse to cooperate, shoot her.
Jesus,
no,
dude.
I'm joking. If she won't cooperate, tell me, and I will shoot her. And do feel free to search my office for clues while you're here. Don't hold back on my account.
All right, before I get started...
Was there something else you wanted to discuss?
I have more questions about Helen. The constable is dead. Yeah, all right, we'll tell him about that.
Constable Keene? Now that is a damn shame. Am I right to think this wasn't a workplace accident?
Depends. Did you accidentally kill her?
No. I played no role in the good constable's death.
Oh, he thinks she's good, huh? Did he have a thing for her? Any idea who might have wanted her dead?
None. I'm flummoxed. I'd nearly forgotten how that feels. It's quite unpleasant. Thank you for informing me of Constable Keen's passing. When you find her killer, please be certain to make them suffer.
You're actually upset about this.
We may have been on opposite sides of the law on occasion, but we were not enemies. Perhaps it will shock you to hear her loss saddens me. Maria was a decent soul, and law knows those are in short supply around here. A little square, perhaps, in her dedication to the rules, but good nonetheless.
Aww.
I'm also saddened to have lost an occasional drinking buddy. She was quite good at cards, you know.
I'm sorry, Constable Keen, she didn't deserve this.
No, she didn't. But let's discuss something else. Do you have other matters requiring my attention?
Okay, why does Ludovico hate you so much?
The original incident? Well, I made him an offer he should have refused.
Did you put a severed Raptidon head in his bed? Oh, like Godfather.
What? No. Law, no. Why in the architect's name would you think that? Our combative relationship stems from paperwork, mundanely enough. Rizzo's contracted Sublight to construct the Eridanos atmospheric complex. Had Lou wanted Rizzo's to retain full control of Eridanos, he shouldn't have skimmed the revised contract I sent him. Lou's an administrator, for law's sake. I thought he would adore all the fine print I added.
Anyone who misses a trap that obvious isn't fit for management. Maybe. That can't be it, can it? So you tricked him. That's terrible, but also hilarious. I'll say this. Anyone who misses a trap that obvious isn't fit for management. Yeah, a manager should read the fine print.
Frankly, I went easy on him. He has no one to blame but himself. It was all perfectly legal, too, which irked Lou to no end. My power grab, as Lou called it, planted the seed of hatred. And Lou, obsessed with what should have been, has made sure to water it daily with his bitterness and anger.
Oh, you did steal what was rightfully his. Yeah, that's kind of what Sublight does, though. I'm sure all the sniping you do at each other helps. He's a fool for not wresting back control by now. I have other things to discuss with you. Nurturing a grudge is an ugly thing. You should make peace with him. Yeah, but I did go and get that land grant back from the Hermit, which is supposedly gonna allow Rizzo's to take back over some or all of Eridanos, I think, or maybe just the nature preserve. But in any case, it doesn't have a dialogue option for that, so I'm gonna discuss other things. What about Helen? Did you have any dealings with Helen?
A few. Helen was strangely curious about the private business operations around Eridanos. She said it was role research, but how much business know-how does one actor truly need for an action picture? I also arranged to have Helen supplied with mag picks, bypass shunts, and other hacking tools. She wanted to buy in bulk.
And that didn't strike you as suspicious?
That she bought in bulk? Not particularly. It takes time to learn to use tools like that deftly. I wonder, did she run out of time in the end?
That's kind of a strange comment. You know more than you're telling me.
I might. I just might. Your point, Inspector?
Only that I'm on to you. It's not a good look for a murder suspect. You're getting away with less than you think. I've already made it. I'm just going to say that.
I suppose you have. Be very careful, Inspector. I'd very much like to see you still around for the grand finale, whenever it comes, whatever shape it takes.
If you didn't kill her, do you have any idea who would want her dead?
That is the question, isn't it, Inspector? Tell me, do you really believe Helen's death was a mere crime of passion? Or one of petty career jealousy?
No, I don't. Clearly you don't. I'm not here to play games, Sedrick. Clearly you don't.
This murder is bigger than Miss Helen's personal life.
Yep.
Bigger than her latest moving picture.
You think she had a powerful enemy? Yeah, I agree. I definitely think that she was involved in stuff. Yeah. I'm listening.
Her actions in the time leading up to her death do not align with those of an actor on Eridanos solely to promote Spectrum Brown.
That is correct.
Stay sharp, Inspector. Now is not the time to lose focus. Because whoever did kill Helen is not going to come forward so easily.
Right. Because she was having tours of their lab, and she was gathering all kinds of information, and she was... Because we've been tracking her all over the place, and she was up to something. She found out something, and someone wanted to silence her. It has more... There's more to this than, like he said, than just a jealous lover or a jealous fellow actor or any of that. Yeah. We've basically ruled everyone else out. I'm still suspicious of either Sedrick or Ludovico. I was suspicious of Sedrick from the beginning. He seemed like a very suspicious character, like right from the beginning. But now that I've talked to him, I'm not so sure he killed her. I'm starting to think it's Ludovico.
One moment, if you please, Inspector. I've answered your questions. I believe it's my turn to ask you a question now. What, or who, made you decide to investigate me?
I can't tell you that. It was Administrator Ludovico. You're one of Eridanos' major players. It only makes sense. Lie. Just had a hunch. Actually, that's not a lie. I did have a hunch. Like I said, I've been suspicious of him from the very beginning. But I'm going to say you're one of Eridanos' major players. It only makes sense.
Understandable. A man of my standing would naturally be tied up in all this, whether he wishes to be or not. Now then, did you need anything else?
Nope. I think we've exhausted all questions. Alright, he wants me to investigate his office. Let's take a look at our journal. Investigate Sedrick's office. He tasked you with investigating Slug's cargo skimming problem, which he believes is somehow linked to Helen's death. Question Ella Tinsley about the missing cargo. Alright. Alright, let's look around his office. He's got very nice chairs.
Beep, beep, beep. Timeline discrepancy detected nearby.
Oh. Is that Raptidon leather?
This copy of TK contains 142 fewer pages than a standard copy. The missing pages were likely removed to create sufficient space for the hidden listening device inside.
Short-range transmission capabilities. The receiver must be somewhere nearby.
Inspector, please consider speaking into the device in order to trace the transmission and reveal the receiver's location.
Speaking to the bug. Whoever's listening, I'm coming for you. Speaking to the bug, moo. Or you can talk, discrepancy amplifier. You do it. Okay. Yeah, you do it.
You can talk, discrepancy amplifier. You do it. Transmission analysis complete. While the precise location of the receiver could not be pinpointed, it has been narrowed down to a smaller, approximate range.
How long has it been here?
Analysis inconclusive. However, there is a minor accumulation of dust particles present on the book's uppermost surface.
Okay, I'm going to examine the dust.
98.3% of the dust particles are less than 500 micrometers in diameter.
I can't use my intelligence to say if most of the dust isn't even visible to the human eye, then this device can't have been here long. Alright, whatever.
This unit is glad to have been of service, Inspector. The area within a 0.5 meter radius of the book possesses a dust coating comprised of at least twice the number of particles.
Wild guess, the bug was planted roughly a week before Helen's death.
That is highly likely, Inspector.
Okay.
What's that you found? No, wait. Don't tell me. Let's save it for the big reveal once you've solved the case.
Okay. Oh, he's got a nice balcony out here. With a nice view of the little settlement here. Oh, doesn't say steal. Oh, and we can get down here and go over there. Okay. What else is in here? Ooh, nice kitchen. Oh, kitchen and bathroom? Yeah. Yeah, it is a combination kind of, well, I guess it doesn't really have anywhere to cook. It's just a utility room. It's nice though. Level head, some soap, okay. Excuse me, gentlemen. Little table here. Oh, Spectrum Vodka Violet. Alright, now this is cool. I like the weapon racks. Look at that. How nice is that?
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby.
Really?
A cursory fingerprint analysis shows this display case was recently opened or closed.
That gun at the bottom looks special. Has it been customized?
Confirmed. The grip has been modified for a specific wielder, most likely the rifle's owner. Additionally, the plasma rifle sights appear to have been realigned to better accommodate a shooter with slight myopia in one eye.
Plasma rifle. She was killed with a plasma rifle. I think that's what the autopsy report said, was that it was a plasma rifle that actually killed her. Analyze the fingerprints.
The fingerprints belong to Sedrick Kincannon.
Obviously. Just making sure. Though you think it's a little surprising Sedrick hasn't cauterized his fingerprints to avoid detection.
Oh, admiring my rifle. Had it custom fitted by a woman on Monarch.
Is that it there? Alright, so Sedrick has a specially modified plasma rifle, but you know, plasma rifles are pretty common, so that doesn't necessarily mean that he's the one that shot her. Receiver location. Okay, yeah, let's go check out the receiver location. Oh, what's out here? The bathrooms in here? Yeah, these are bathrooms.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby.
I remember this book. I remember when we were searching around in here and I saw this book and I was like, why is that sitting there? Are they using it to wipe with? I thought that. I don't think I said it out loud, but I thought it.
Transmission endpoint discovered. The receiver in this book matches the transmitter to the listening device found in Sedrick's office. It's somewhat grime-covered.
Ew, how long has it been on the ground?
Based on the accumulated mix of sludge and detritus, the receiver has been present since approximately a week before Helen's death.
Any clues as to who put it here?
Due to the high level of foot traffic in this area, this unit is unable to determine who placed the device.
Take the receiver. Okay. You have gained listening device receiver. Alright, now we need to question Ella about the missing cargo. Alright, we'll go do that. while we transition, let's look at the next trivia question. In which decade is the 2016 movie Hail Caesar set? I don't think I've seen that movie. But apparently it was not set in 2016. What decade was it set in? Alrighty, so who are we supposed to talk to here? Oh. Do we have any junk to sell? We do. Thank you. Oh, that lady. Yeah, we were in here the other day. We looked around the place. They had a bunch of giant rodents, giant sprats. And we came in here and we met her, but we had nothing to talk to her about. Now I guess we have something to talk to her about.
You're the inspector, aren't you? Boss Kincannon said you'd be by about the cargo that's been going missing. Gosh, this is so neat. A real-life inspector. What's that like? Have you solved any mysteries yet? Ever had to shoot a suspect?
I've had to take down a few perps. Yeah.
Perps? Just like a real inspector. Right, so the missing cargo. How can I help your investigation?
Perps, short for perpetrators. Any idea why someone would want to bug Sedrick's office?
Maybe they're keen on cashing out and want to go as painfully as possible. I don't know. Boss Kincannon's office is where he holds most of his meetings with important folks like Miss Helen. Just about all negotiations happen in his office too. Vendor pricing, major purchase orders, rentals for construction projects, you name it.
Alright, well let's talk about the missing cargo. What have they been stealing?
That's the weird part. There's no pattern far as I can tell. The thefts don't make sense. I ask you, who would steal a handful of Spacer's Choice Sabers, so dull they can barely cut mud, but leave the spectrum black?
That is weird.
Who'd be desperate enough to want to steal a Spacer's Choice Saber, full stop.
Okay, so it sounds like they're not fencing stolen goods. The criminal mind is strange and a noble low-class scum who can't tell Spectrum Black from Nannerspank. Sounds like our perp's not fencing the stolen goods.
Yeah, probably not. No one's dumb enough to think Spacer's Choice Sabers are worth half a damn. Then there's the most recent theft. 5 boxes of pens and a couple of sodas. I can't decide which one's sadder.
I see what you mean about there not being a pattern.
Well, I'm no inspector. If there is one, I'm sure you'll find it.
Now, who has access to the cargo?
Everyone here at Freight Storage and Processing, for a start. Thing is, the cargo is going missing before the shipments even get to the warehouse. Best I can figure, it's probably getting lost in the shipping yard.
Yeah,
who has
I mean,
access there?
that's
Benton
where I've been
Chan,
stealing
he's
stuff.
The shipping yard manager. He told me it's mainly just the loading automechs that handle cargo.
Could Benton have anything to do with it?
Nah, Benton's too lazy for crime. The extra work would kill him.
Yeah,
Last time
we
I
ran
asked
into
him
him
to check
before.
The automechs, the whole head told me he couldn't help because he was dead.
Is he dead?
Brain dead, maybe. But no. My point is that if you think the automechs are a lead, you'll have to check on them yourself.
Okay.
Hopefully, you're mechanically inclined.
Alright, thank you.
Oh, before I forget, I figured you might want to access my terminal, so I had a spare keycard made. It's all yours.
Okay, is there anything on there I should know about?
No. I forgot to delete all of those incriminating messages I sent about which cargo to steal. Nah. I do have a list of cargo that's gone missing, though, if that helps any.
Okay. Thanks. Aha, we could hack the terminal, or we could insert the Foreman terminal key card. Hack used. Let's look at incoming messages. From Benton Chan. Pen soda? I never understand where you get the energy to care about this shit, Tinsley. I don't know what to tell you. Pretty much the only ones that handle any cargo are the auto mechanicals. You can come look at them if you want. But even I have better things to do than help you exact justice on a void damn pen thief. Benton, we're missing cargo again. Random shit this time. We lost 5 boxes of blue pens and a couple of purple berry sodas. I can't see a pattern. We got all those Deadeye Mach 2s on the other day, and not one of them went missing. As far as I can tell, shit's getting skimmed from the crates before they make it inside freight and storage. Okay. Ella, tell whoever snuck over to the shipping yard and messed with the loading automax to go to hell, will you? Those things break down enough as it is. I'll be damned if I'm going to haul cargo around myself. Outgoing messages. There must be a problem with the automax. Yeah. Pen soda. Yeah. Okay, didn't we already read all of these? This is a whole lot of text that I don't think needs to be in here. Okay, here we go. A list of what's gone missing so far. Purple berry punch, blue pens, cacao milk, 300 small portrait images of Spencer Woolrich. Additional shipping instructions handle with care. Law, would I like to fold these in half? Yeah, he had tons of those all over his room in the hotel. Cranial protectors, protective clothing with safety harness. Lemon slap, Spacer's Choice sabers. Who would need 10 sabers? Blasting agent, dark matter bars, nanospank. Who would steal nanospank, let alone pictures of Spencer Woolrich? If the thief wasn't skimming from Sedrick of all people, I'd figure they were doing it for kicks and giggles. Yeah, that is a really strange assortment of things to be stealing. Okay. Is that everything? I'll insert the Foreman Terminal keycard. Alright. That just gives us the same messages, I guess. Yeah, alright. Alright, so where are we at with this? Let's look at the journal. Investigate the shipping yard auto mechanicals. Alright, we were out here the other day talking to Benton. In fact, we even tried to pickpocket him. I think we were looking for an ID card so that we could get into the restricted areas. Alright, what decade was the 2016 movie Hail Caesar set? No one has guessed. The answer is the 1950s. I'm going to assume that you guys have not seen the movie. I haven't seen it either. We will go and investigate this area, and then I'll probably wrap it up for the evening. I've been streaming for a couple of hours now, and it's time for me to go eat dinner. Oh, you're welcome, Stella. Thanks for hanging out. And thanks for watching the movie. Last night. I had a really good time. I enjoyed that movie so much. I'm going to watch it with my husband. He's never seen it. Alright, so we got to go investigate the auto mechanicals over here. Didn't we pick this already?
Shh.
There it goes. Nope, it's gonna sit there and stare at us, huh? Yeah, move along, move along. I haven't done a save in a while. Maybe I should do a save. I don't know when the last autosave was initiated. There we go. Which way is he gonna go? Oh, he's gonna go that way. Okay. He's gonna sit there and stare at me again for a minute. Why don't you go back over there where you were? Yeah, there you go. Alright, they didn't see it happen. Alright, what's in here? Have we been in here already? I guess not, because that wasn't picked up. Looks like somebody had a little bit of a scuffle in here. Alright. I think we already searched that room. I was trying to find clues as to who sent those thugs to rough me up when I first got here. But yeah, it probably was Ludovico. Oh, now it doesn't say restricted. We couldn't get in here before because it was restricted.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby. Inspector, this loading automechanical's programming does not match factory default settings. The standard defensive protocol has been modified to include an additional trigger.
Alright, well, what's the new trigger?
There is a directive in place to initiate defensive protocol should an unsanctioned data log installed in this automechanical be removed.
Okay, let's scan it for signs of unusual behavior.
Slug automechanical maintenance records indicate this particular unit is frequently reported as out of position or missing for periods of time.
Okay. Define standard defensive protocol.
For Type K-19 cargo transport automechanicals, defensive protocol is triggered by attempted interference with cargo, or its transportation, or attempted destruction of the unit. Once triggered, defensive protocol targets the perpetrator and applies lethal force until the target has been deceased for a minimum of 3 minutes.
Alright, let's have a look inside this automech. Are we gonna have a look inside of it?
Loading automechanical unit K-14 is fully operational at 99% power. Please designate the cargo to be transported and its destination. How can this automechanical assist you?
Ooh, lockpick 100. Unlock the automech's access panel. Alright, let's do that.
Access panel is open. Please be sure to close the access panel when you are done.
Mash all the buttons and hope one of them does what you want. View the most recently added data log.
Ejecting data log 17C. Alert. Failsafe protocol triggered. Kill mode initiated.
Yeah.
Preparing to end user.
Wait. I have questions.
Understood. This unit is programmed to facilitate user queries. Kill mode, pause. User termination, to follow.
What's on the data log you just ejected?
The ejected data log contains instructions to move cargo shipment 6, 8, 7, 5 outside the boundaries of the shipping yard. It also contains instructions to move randomized cargo shipments outside the boundaries of the shipping yard at intervals of 1, to 4 days.
Oh, so maybe all of the other thefts were just sort of to, like, cover up for the one important theft. To make it, you know, to confuse things. What was in the shipment? 6875.
Apologies. This unit does not have access to cargo inventory lists.
Alright, now I believe I owe you a fight.
Kill mode re-engaged. Have a nice day.
Incoming! Try another weapon!
Oh, shoot. Oh, shoot.
Nobody messes with you, boss! That's the last of them.
Oh, dang, they all went off. Sublight underground reputation decrease. Why? Alright, hang on. I'm glad I saved. I'm gonna load. This might not be the right one. Well, now we gotta sit through a loading screen. Let's see if I can up my engineering so that I can disable this thing before it goes crazy on me. I mean, it attacked me, so why would Sublight be angry at me? Come on. Any day now. God, the loading screens in this are just insanely too long. I hope they fix that. Nope, that's not the one. Hang on. This one. We'll have to hack that room again. Nope, nope. Cut the action music. We're not going to have a fight right now. Boy, it's playing terribly exciting music, but we're not fighting anything. I'm reloading. Oh, for fuck's sake. I could read 15 trivia questions and the time it takes this game to load. What sort of shop does Meg Ryan own in the movie You've Got Mail? There's one. Shh. Alright, we'll go in here. We'll loot this stuff again like we did before. That was everything to loot, wasn't it? Yep. They don't even care that they see me walking out of here. Okay. Now I'll come over here. What happened to that Benton guy? Is he in here? Yeah, what's your deal, Benton?
You one of the new workers? A lost tourist? Wait, I don't care. Just don't knock anything over. Hey, if it meant I could ignore my work, I'd let you talk to me about sprat reproductive practices. Ask away.
We've already talked to him about all this stuff.
This terminal makes it pretty easy to match a ship's cargo to its manifest. If it ain't on the terminal, then it's someone else's problem.
Okay.
Figured it wouldn't last.
Alright, so can I look at your terminal? Shipping yard key card, or I can hack it. I don't think I have the shipping yard key card. Let's walk in here. That's the auto mechanical we gotta try to talk to. Is there anything else in here? Like a shipping yard key card? I don't see one. You're just gonna be hanging out in here, huh? So I can't hack this? Alright. So what are my scores? I had high enough lockpick to hack it, but I didn't have high enough engineering. Alright, I need more engineering. Well, I know I've got these goggles that give me a lot of engineering. But what does that do to my lockpicking? That's still pretty high. Aha! Now I have high enough engineering. Alright, now let's try to do this again. But let's save first. Just in case things go wrong again. Alright. Bookshop! Good one, Istella! That is correct. Meg Ryan owns a bookshop and you've got mail. Well, you are just getting all kinds of points. Are you and Gent Hugo keeping track of your points? Okay.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby. Inspector, this loading automechanicals program does not match factory default settings. The standard defensive protocol for Type K-19 cargo transport automechanicals, defensive protocol is triggered by attempted interference with cargo, or its transportation, or attempted destruction of the unit. Once triggered, defensive protocol targets. There is a directive in place to initiate. Slug automechanical maintenance records indicate.
Loading automechanical unit K-14 is fully operational at 99% power. Please designate the cargo to be transported and its destination. How can this automechanical assist you? Access panel is open.
Alright,
we're gonna be sure to close the access panel when you are done.
We're gonna disable the failsafe.
Failsafe successfully disabled. Kill mode deactivated.
Alright, now let's view the most recently added data log.
Data log 17C.
Looks like this automech had instructions to skim random cargo every 1 to 4 days. There's also an instruction to steal a specific package, shipment 6875. Curious. What was in shipment 6875?
Apologies. This unit does not have access to cargo inventory lists.
Alright, we will conclude the investigation.
Standby mode. Have a nice day.
Alright, there you go. Alright, so we did that without pissing off everyone. But I am highly suspicious of Slug. Because it said I had lost reputation with them because I had to kill their robots, but their robots attacked me. So, like, why would they be mad at me for defending myself, basically? Alright. But we want to know what's in the shipment, and this jerk won't get out of the way. Alright, return to Sedrick and inform him that you've solved Slug's skimming problem. Yeah, but won't this tell us what's on the... what was in the package shipment? Alright. I guess we'll go back to Sedrick. It's not giving us the option to go and, like, check the shipping manifest or whatever. Alright, dude.
Inspector, to what do I owe the pleasure?
I've solved your cargo skimming issue.
Ooh, I love this part. The big reveal. So tell me, what happened?
You've got a serious security problem.
What makes you say that?
I will use my engineering skill to say somebody bypassed the loading mech security system and rewired them to skim random goods.
Damn, you're good. Hacking the automechs. So that was our skimmer's game. But why? Everything that was stolen has seemed random. I certainly see no pattern.
The culprit didn't want you to. It was a cover-up.
A cover-up. I see. The random theft was a smokescreen to hide what the culprit really wanted.
Yes.
I must say, Inspector, you've done excellent work on this case. Then that just leaves how the culprit knew where their true target would be, or indeed, that Slug would soon possess it.
Hand over the receiver. I found this. Dramatically slam the receiver down on the desk. Sneak. Check your pocket. Found this receiver. I'll sell it to you. Oh, let's do sneak. Check your pocket. Are we going to slip it into his pocket?
Okay, that's very impressive. Don't ever touch me again. Am I right to think what you found in my office earlier was the other half of this listening device?
Yes, they could hear everything you said in here.
She, Inspector. She could hear everything.
Oh. Oh. You know whose bug this is?
The bug belongs to me, Inspector. I lent it to Halcyon Helen to assist her with role research.
I get it. She died before she could deactivate the mech she hacked? Oh. I can't say that. My intelligence isn't high enough. Helen can't be behind the thefts. She's dead. She used it to research slug shipments instead. Yeah, I'll say that.
Unbelievable. I helped her. Gave her whatever she needed. I thought we were doing each other a good turn.
No good deed unpunished, eh, Sedrick?
This is a betrayal, Inspector. I do not take betrayal lightly. Helen should consider herself very lucky indeed that she is already among the dead, and that some other bastard beat me to putting her in the ground.
Dangerous talk for a man under investigation for her murder.
Halcyon Helen is already dead. If I'd known Helen was stealing from me, I may very well have killed her, or had her killed. Alas, I did not.
Or maybe you did, and this is all show for my benefit.
Oh, that is good, Inspector. Now you are thinking in the manner you must if you intend to get to the bottom of this mess. I wish you luck with your investigation, though I doubt you'll need it. You'll find Helen's murderer. I'm confident of that. Now, if you'll excuse me, I must find a way to excise my anger that minimally damages my business empire. I expect it will involve shooting quite a lot of guns.
Alright, so Sublight Underground reputation just increased. Let me guess, it increased by like 1%. Yep. Okay, maybe 2%. Man, I cannot catch a break. No matter what I do in this DLC, it doesn't seem to move the needle very far. Alright, I will put this back on. And figure out what do we have to do next. Report back to Administrator Ludovico. Alright, that should be it then. I really wish we could find out what was in shipment 6875. Was that in the information that we picked up? Hang on. mean, didn't we look at a list of stuff that had been stolen in her computer? I guess we didn't get... Hang on. I want to go back in here. And look on her terminal. Did her terminal tell us what was in that particular package? I'm gonna go check. You guys haven't been keeping track of your points? I haven't been keeping track of points either, but I know that Stella and Jen Hugo have been doing really well in this quiz. Celtic Granny's been doing well. Michael does pretty well with the little riddles and mini mysteries. I don't think he's answered too many of the movie questions. Alright, let's go back up here. Missing cargo list. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. 6875. That's the one that they wanted. 25 cases of blasting agent. 3 boxes of dark matter bars. That was the number, right? So, punch and pens, cacao milk, portraits of Spencer, cranial protectors, lemon slap. Yeah, I think it was 6875. So, blasting agent. Are they going to blow something up? Oh, dang. Somebody's fixing to blow something up. Maybe the whole complex. Maybe they're going to blow up the whole place. The floating islands and everything. Alright, one more trivia question. What sort of disaster strikes the world in the movie The Day After Tomorrow? Never saw it. Stella Ice Age, you got it. Man, these loading screens are getting longer and longer. Is it just me? Or are they taking forever? Okay. From here... I guess we need to report back to the administrator, and then we're probably going to have to name the murderer. Wow. Oh my gosh. This is so tense. Why are there so many little... There's so many green dots here. Hang on. Alright, I'm gonna activate this one. Just so that we can try to get into the map here. No, I want to fast travel to the penthouse. There we go. Finally. Man, that map. Alright, here's another question. Who stars with Owen Wilson in the movie Marley and Me? That's another one I haven't seen. So many movies I haven't seen. Alright, let's put that away. Okay. Now, let's finish up this quest.
Inspector?
I looked into Sedrick.
Closely, I trust. Tell me what you found.
I can say he's a criminal boss. I can't trust anything he says. Cedric's a slippery guy. I didn't find much to build a case. I'm about to disappoint you. He's got an alibi. He's a slippery guy. I didn't find much to build a case. That's what I'm going to say.
That doesn't surprise me. Sedrick practically stole his way to Eridanos. He'll do everything in his power to keep you off his trail. With that in mind, do you think Sedrick was responsible for Helen's death?
Helen was making money for Sedrick. I doubt he has a motive for killing her. Yeah, he has a motive now. He's angry at her for betraying him. But I don't think he had a motive before. I find it very easy to believe he was torturing someone at the time of her death.
No motive. That's disappointing, because it's exactly the conclusion he'd want us to make. Unfortunately, even I don't have the authority to detain Sedrick. His line of work is dangerous, though. There's always a chance for an accident.
Sorry to disappoint you, Ludovico. He's alive and well.
Well, I'm glad to hear that. I've already lost Dr. Blossom and Constable Keene, but at least Sedrick's alive.
That's a lot of XP.
The universe is a just place.
Okay, that's a lot of bits. Oh my gosh. Rizzo's reputation increased. Alright, I'll be back. Oh boy. I didn't get quite enough to level up, but man, that was a lot of XP. Alright, so all we have left is the unfinished accusation. I don't think there's anywhere else that we need to explore in Eridanos. We've been all over the Purpleberry place. We've been all over the main island here. We have not gone over here to this distillery, but we haven't had a reason to. I don't know if I should explore that before I make the accusation or not. Maybe we should investigate. We're supposed to investigate everything before we make an accusation. So maybe I should go out here to the distillery. In any case, there we go. Do I need to repair my stuff? Nope, because we didn't actually do any shooting. Alright, we're in good shape. I don't think I have any junk to store back in my ship. Alright, I guess that's it for me today. Thanks so much for hanging out with me. Oh, I still was saying Kate Blanchett. That's Gentugo's answer. It's always Kate Blanchett. No, actually the answer is Jennifer Aniston starred with Owen Wilson in the movie Marley and Me. Alright, well, hey you guys, take care, have fun. Those of you who are on my Discord, let me know when you want to watch Winchester. That's going to be the next movie we watch. I want to watch it sometime before Halloween. It's a good spooky movie. It's also about the Winchester house, which is one of the inspirations for the Grandchester Mystery Mansion in Nuka World in Fallout 4. So, now I have visited the Winchester house in real life. It was many years ago, back when I was in my 20s, half a lifetime ago. But I have been there. And the movie definitely, it was not filmed at the actual Winchester house, but it was, the sets look exactly like the Winchester house, at least the way I remember it. I have already seen the movie once. Actually, I think I've seen it twice because I watched it. I watched it with my kids, and then I think I watched it again on my own. Anyway, but I totally want to watch it again. It's fun. It'll be a great Halloween movie. We'll talk about the Winchester house, and it'll be fun. But let me know. Let me know what days and times work for you guys, and we'll set that up sometime before Halloween. Other than that, I'll be back tomorrow, and we will continue the Outer Worlds. It's time for us to make an accusation. I don't know if I can. I don't feel like I know who killed her. I don't think we've actually gotten to the person who killed her. Unless it's Ludovico. That would be interesting. We'll have to see what happens. Maybe we can accuse him of doing it. But I think before I make any accusations, we'll go and investigate the distillery. Even though we haven't had a quest to go over there. I mean, we are an investigator, so we should investigate everything before we actually try to finish the quest. So hopefully I'll see you guys tomorrow. Take care of yourselves. Until next time. Bye!